full sequence here with the TRX, and both of us here on the mats. So I'm here with my friend Amrita, and be guiding along for what's a quick TRX Express session at CrossFit. It's one of my favorite ways to train. You can really literally have a gym in a bag and go anywhere in the world with it. It's very, very practical. So if you can't follow the sequence because of the distance or whatever, just make a zoom on the screen and let's begin. So first thing we'll do is grab the straps, maybe raise them a little bit. If you need to, adjust your angle. We're going to go for biceps first. So we'll be going with both straps here. Leaning back, you normally mark off the distance by raising the straps just up to your waist level. So again, waist level is a good starting point when you're doing standing positions here in the TRX. And now what happens here is I've got a vertical point, so I got to be a little bit careful with pulling the tie through all the way. Okay, so that's good, almost there. So I marked off the waist. We're going to grab the firm part of the handle, stepping back, get an angle, separate the feet for balance, and then gently, not jerking, not hurting your shoulders or elbows, let yourself lean back into it. Feel yourself here, a nice angle. Now you want to step back a little bit, adjust it. Don't go too deep the first couple times. See where your biceps are to take this and go for it. Then turn your fists facing towards your forehead. Keep the elbows up and bicep curls. Bring it to the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, keep the head, hips, and heels in line. 9 and 10. Okay, I'm just going to adjust the camera one last time because I see we're going back really far and we're almost off camera, so go the maximum distance to the studio. Tomorrow I'll probably bring a drone just to try make sure we get the whole sequence in here. So now we're going to do one of my favorite ones for shoulders. So this is a reverse shoulder extension. You can stay where you are, marked off the same distance. And this time what you're going to do is lean back, straighten your arms above you, looking straight up. And this is the final position. So you lower yourself down further. Don't want to arch your back. So step back, adjust your angle. Make sure you're not going too far in this. And now once you're here, raise your arms straight up to the sky. Bring yourself to vertical, but don't allow any slack or lack of tension in the straps. Just nice and gentle, 10 times. This is all shoulders. Keep the arms straight. Calm breath. Happy TRX smile. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more to go, 9, and 10. Okay, fantastic. So now while we're here, we can basically stay in the same stance. We're just going to straighten the arms and get down into a squat. We're going to do squats with a toe lift or heel lift, so you're on your toes. So sit low, arms are completely straight. This is really good for the glutes. Go further than 9 degrees. And as you're coming up, keep those arms straight. It's all about the legs. And come up to the top, go onto the toes. Lift on the toe, lift the heels when you come up to the top. Get an extension there on the calves. Calves get a little bit of attention too. So coming up all the way. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now let's go facing forward. This is one for the triceps. I call it the anti-bingo wings. So you don't get flappy there underneath the arms. So here, you want to make sure you lift your heels so you're not just doing the front torso. A lot of people do just the top part of the body. You want your whole body like a plank. So lift your heels, get your arms straight. If you need to, for support, you can have the hands touching. But this is all about the tricep. So adjust your distance, get the alignment right, and just lower yourself forward. The fist, back of the hands of the fist, coming to the forehead, and then pushing straight out. And you should feel just the effort there on the triceps. So yeah, lift the heels off the floor. Lift the heels off the floor like this. There you go. And then that way, you can get your hips forward a little bit. There you go. And then as you're in a perfect plank. And then this way, you can lower down the whole body, not just the top torso. So going down, there we go. That's it. So 10 times. 3, 4, keep the abs tight and keep the hips in line. Everything going forward. Hips, shoulders, knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to turn around, facing this way. We're going to give her she'll give her back to the audience. I'll have the front. That way you can see how this works. This is for shoulders. So you want to be here like this with the arms straight. And the idea is to pull yourself forward with a cross, with the arms crossed. One at 10 o'clock and one at 5 o'clock on the watch. So adjust your distance, separate the legs, and it's just like this. Bring yourself to vertical. I'm going to lengthen my straps a little bit, otherwise I can't get the arms completely extended. I think you're okay there, Amrita. You're back. My strap came undone. Wow, okay. That's never happened before. Okay, so always check the tension on your straps. Safety first. Leaning back. And again, this is left arm at 10 o'clock, right arm at 5 o'clock. Pulling yourself forward, the arms straight. If you have to, adjust the distance. Don't go so far back. Make good alignment. Come up to vertical standing. One side, and now the opposite, the other side. 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Keep the legs separated. Keep the arms straight the whole time. And when you go back, don't bounce. Go gently. Don't want any joint injuries. That's 4. This is just working the shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And now we'll finish off with just some classic push-ups and sit-ups. We've got the straps pretty low, so I think this will work. Maybe you want to lower yours just a little bit more. We're going to get the feet in for some push-ups and then some sit-ups. So we're about a little bit more than hand distance off the floor of the straps. We'll get down on our knees here and 1 foot at a time into the strap. Make sure you got your mat in a good spot for the knees and the hands. And remember, always the hands completely flat on the mat for the wrists. I like to use my fists actually. And so what we'll do is we'll alternate. We'll do 1 push-up and then we'll do 5 crunches, knee crunches, bringing the knees to the chest. So put yourself in plank. 1 push-up, coming up, and now 5 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, down, 1, coming up, keep the hips in line, 5 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back on the knees, Adjust your hands if you need to. We're going to do another push-up, and this time lifting the hips in a pike. So the hip lift one. Tugging the chin in and really going for it with the abs. So one push-up, going down, come up, and now 5 times. 1, tuck that chin. 2, bring everything up, lift the hips with the abs. 4, 3, 4, and 5. One more time, 1 push-up, going down, coming up, and 5 times. And 5. And now back to the knees to reset. We're going to do one more round. This will be a single push-up and the pendulum, like we did the other day. Bringing the knees to one side and lifting the hand. So we're going to do 5 times on each side for the pendulum and a push-up. So going down for the push-up. That's 1. Getting ready. Bring the knees to one side, just to the elbow, same side every time. 1. Lift the hand. Get those obliques. 3, 4, 5. Now switch sides, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go down, one more push-up, one more round of pendulum. Going down, coming up, and off to the side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, carefully get out of the straps. That's it for today. Thank you for joining. I'm Rita, and see you again here soon for another episode of TRX. And please subscribe to the Michael Sands TRX and Yoga channel.